You know where the hole is, don't you?
Yeah. Hello, it is Monday. This does not look like people. Can you put that there for us? About to head to Rathlin, because it isn't. I know I said last night that we would be going to Rathlin Island today, and we're meant to be, but there's 3 ferries that usually run. 2 of those are cancelled. Ours isn't cancelled, but it says it's subject to cancellations because of the weather. It's due to be very windy on the north coast today, and my brain was saying, right, it's forecast to rain, it's forecast to be extremely windy, so much so that the only remaining ferry service will be cancelled. The last one that's on at the minute is the one we're due to come back on. They've taken all the later ones off. There's a tricolour up there. Wonder how long that'll last. Flag up there. You might see it out that window. No, you won't. So the upshot was they were good enough to move they usually need 48 hours notice, it says, but they've moved it to us. I think because we didn't want a refund, we're going to try next Monday. But you don't know what the weather's going to be like. But as long as it's not gale force bloody wind, just the thought, Isaac would be quite car sick on long journeys. And we watched a video of someone that went to Rathlin on a nice day, and they said the middle section was a bit choppy. So what the hell's it going to be like when there's a weather warning in place? So we're not going. Anyway, just to get out of the house, we are going down to Waterfoot Beach. No, it's not the weather for going to the beach. We're going to get some, it's not what I would call a beach, it's all pebbles. I like sand on a beach. So we're going to get pebbles to draw on, like we've done before. We've got loads of little pebbles drawn on out front, so we're going to get 5 each. And I've got the markers at home so we can draw on them. My face is extremely red because I've literally just done my rock fit for the day. And there's absolutely no point in putting makeup on because it all just runs off, so my red face is on view for the world. And that's about it. Darren phoned, I think I said to you about my mum wanting to go in somewhere. Darren phoned the place this morning and she's on a waiting list, but they couldn't give any indication of time, whether how many people's on the waiting list, nothing. She seemed pretty nice from what Darren has said. Social worker that we spoke to was horrible. She'd been out to see my mum on Thursday past about tablets, medication, about the carers giving her tablets, and she was really like indignant. Well, I was out on Thursday and she never mentioned anything to me, and you know, a lot of harumphing, like it was too much trouble. And Darren like told her the situation with my dad not being out of bed until 6 o'clock and her sitting there with, she said she was cold, and basically told her the situation, and she doesn't seem remotely bothered. It's like, well, I suppose I'm going to have to, you know, like it's too much trouble. So I just really wish I knew of someone above her head that you could actually go to. The lady at the actual care home, she recommended getting a doctor on board, so I'm going to give my mum a call tonight, and I'm going to say to her, look, call the doctor tomorrow and tell him that the place recommended to let your doctor know, and the doctor may even come out and see her. But my dad's just going to be, the social worker kept going on, oh, Cahill, you know, that's my dad's name, and Darren's like, that's irrelevant, he's not interested. Oh, well, I was there on Thursday and he wasn't even present. And Darren says, yeah, he was in his bed. That's the point we're trying to make. He's just not interested. He's in complete denial. He's letting the situation continue. He said, well, you see, I'm at the stage now, I'm angry enough. I never wanted to overstep my dad in the past. But after this last weekend, especially Friday night, I'm to the point where I'm now going to override him, and I'll sign the paperwork if I'm allowed to, because it can't continue like this. And it's just a constant worry over your head. You know, you wake up in the morning and it's like, oh God, you remember it all again, and just thinking about everything ahead. I ordered a ton of iron-on name labels this morning because I don't want to get dropped on me at the last minute. Oh, because she's going to have to go somewhere else while she's waiting on a place in this other place. But basically she needs to be somewhere safe.
Hospital care.
As soon, well, I don't know that they'll do that. don't know. That's what this thing's for next week. She's basically, the social worker's coming out next Tuesday, which is a week and a day, and it was a real push to get her to agree to that. She basically, as much as said, you're talking out your arse. I think maybe she thinks we're trying to force my mum in a home and my mum doesn't want to go after that escapade before. But Darren has to talk to these people because I lose my temper. And I'm not a really unreasonable person that shouts at everyone. It's just when it's someone that directly, like it's my mum, when it's someone that directly impacts me, like if it was Isaac or something or Darren, and I had to speak to somebody that was being like that with me, I'd lose my rag. Because it's that thing of things building up and building up and building up. But yeah, Darren's filming. Are you going to put music over that? I don't want to be talking rubbish if you're...
Just carry on, there's no sound on this anyway. Just wipe it off.
The scenery here is really nice actually. I'll see if I can get it off Darren's phone for you. I love all the mountainsides around here. So anyway, that's the situation. We're waiting to see. We'll have to wait till next Tuesday. I'll call my mum tonight and tell her next Tuesday. I've got the name labels ordered, so if a place does come up quickly, they always ask that you label all their belongings. And then it's, you know, I don't know that my dad will even go to the place and visit her. Honestly. He's that bad at the minute. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, trees come down there.
Oh, hang on, is that come down on top of him? Oh, don't do that either, under fucking hell. Oh, he's cut the tree down. But I can see what you're doing, for God's sake. It does matter, Jesus Christ. Right, we thought that tree had come down on top of that man, but he's cutting it, and Darren's got a bloody thing pointed out the window at him.
He's a lumberjack and he's alright.
Is that so?
Yeah.
You maybe see the hill in the distance there on the right. Pretty coastline.
The coast is just round this next corner.
Yeah, so basically the coast is about 10 to 15 minutes from our house. So I'm pretty lucky like that. You're getting the wrong side of the view. You want the other side. That's the coast there, you can probably see it. So we're going to gather some little stones, get a bit of fresh air blew around our heads, and then back and we'll do some painting. We'll maybe try and arrange, no, hang on, tomorrow's Tuesday, I'm in at my mum's tomorrow. He could go up to Robert's or something tomorrow. Well then again, I put Ilton's at all, it's up to him what he does. I'll be out tomorrow afternoon, we can maybe do something on Wednesday. So I'm going to switch off and I will switch back on, folks, when we get to the beach. Right, so we're here. It's not a proper beach, it's just a little thing we can go down and look at pebbles and stuff. It's actually a really nice day, and I'm thinking, I hope it wouldn't have been like this at Rathlin. Really nice. Right, I'm gonna follow my arse in a minute. Right, Darren's filming me down there. Thinks it's funny. Can you hear that bloody lamb sounding as if it was murdered? Really wish I'd put makeup on my face. Heard that lamb?
Yeah, I have.
Alright, this is where I follow my arse, folks.
If we find any, are we allowed more than 5?
If you want.
Yeah, it's a bit spongy that, so just be careful coming down.
Is there any other way to get down? Because I will follow my arse.
If you go down that path a bit further, it goes to a verge fence.
You'll be fine there as long as you turn your phone off and take your time. It's just a bit spongy. It's not slippery, but it sponges. It's not bad.
If I find any big ones, I'll probably give them to you because you're already going to put them. I'll take the other one. I found one that I thought would be okay as a
So this is what I mean about rocks, it not being like a proper beach.
Try and get them perfectly smooth.
And lighter coloured ones.
Okay.
No, the ones that are really smooth. The lifeboat training.
Yeah, see.
Could have got the speedos.
I know these are good, but look how all these rocks look.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right, this would be right, wouldn't it? So it was a good idea not to go to Rathlin today. We're getting pissed on. Shit. Ah! Oh, I've got a heavy bag, I don't know. No. Oh no. It's that rain that sucks you in like seconds. Shit. Oh god, it's been typical. That'll be right, wouldn't it? You know that type of rain that if you're in it for like 10 seconds you're soaked? That. Oh god.
It was like, I just felt a little tiny
I
spot of
I
rain.
think it's going to rain.
Yeah, I thought so.
And then that happened.
And then I put my head up and it went boom.
Where's it stop?
It's spitting. Oh god.
I think we should go back anyway, we have enough rocks.
Can't believe that. I mean, I think it's past. I think it was just like one of them thunder plump things. What's wrong?
I thought, oh, a thunder pump.
Thunder plump, it just means a really heavy
A
rain that
thunder
goes
plump.
away.
I have 10, and between you, he's definitely a 5.
Right, so we're going home. After just driving here and picking up some rocks and it raining on us. You couldn't write it. Right, off home. There's some poor buggers out in the middle of the sea. Hang on, can you cut where it now? Ah, there it is. Let's see if we can. No, because it's just going to focus. Yeah, you can see there, look. I can't get zoomed in anymore. There's a white thing and then there's a couple of canoes just after him. You can probably just about see, but they're freezing.
Yeah.
And look at the sky, look at that, them grey clouds. Yep, I've just put the indicator on.
So it's a place that has to make money.
It was a good idea to stay in the car.
Yeah.
If we had said it stopped, let's go back out again. That would have been even better crack, wouldn't it? Right, we'll sit here for a minute, see if it passes, and then we'll head back. Hello, it is Tuesday. Can you hear what kind of day it is today? It's pouring, it's just started, and I'm supposed to, we're all meant to be going into my mum's to go downtown and take her out for a hot chocolate or something to cheer her up a bit. And obviously if this stays, we'll not be able to. I'm just hoping it's not like this in town because like, we are 12 miles apart, but if it's like this here, it's probably going to move that way this afternoon or the other way around. Sometimes it moves from there to here, so I don't know. I'm supposed to be trying to get a sample up to the health centre, a wee sample to make sure our infection's gone. Nothing much else to tell you. I called my mum last night, she said things are no better. I think my dad's just been a complete moody git at the minute, barely speaking to her, and she's just really miserable. But nothing will change until a place comes up somewhere. But we've got the assessment on Tuesday of next week, which is a week today. So we'll just have to see what happens. I can't believe how much rain we're getting. When we had those 4 weeks that were just blissful, not one raindrop. And now, every day, this is really unfair. So, yeah, I shall check in later on if there's anything worth telling you. Speak to you later. Back home, I realised I never showed you Rockfit. I'm halfway through, as you can probably tell. Let's show you Rockfit.
Sure, ready to jump. Okay, pace yourselves. Quick reminder.
Obviously not going to do this with the phone.
Lift, step, back.
This is just
out,
an idea
in,
what
out.
it is I'm doing every
Bounce,
day.
bounce, bounce. Low impact, you're here. Step up.
So if you're not very fit, that's what you start
tap,
with.
tap.
If you're more fit,
High impact, you're here. Up.
that's what you do. This one's not a
Okay,
jumpy
stepping
one,
here,
this is a
lifting
jumpy
here.
one. And nothing gets me down.
Bounce. Stepping.
I should be doing this, but it's not.
Low or high. Step this leg. Step.
Right, I'm gonna go and actually do something. Tired looking at her, for God's sake. This one kills
We're
me.
gonna jump it. Okay, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Go.
Can you imagine the crack of me doing this?
This.
No, I'm not videoing it.
Kick for 2. Walk it back. Double. Kick if you
Yep.
want to.
Right, I'm off to do it. Hello. You can hear what kind of day it is today. Scunnered with this weather. It is Wednesday. I wanted to go out somewhere today, couldn't think of anywhere to go. Weather sort of puts the dampeners on most things. So we're just taking a trip up to Belfast to just walk around a few shops. There's not much really you can do on a day like this, so let's hope it's not doing this in Belfast. Isaac wants to go to Forbidden Planet and HMV. Can't really think of anywhere I want to go until I'm there. I usually go into Primark. Must be a funeral or something on. Hopefully it's not a wedding. Poor buggers if it is. It probably is a funeral because of that wake thing. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of cars. The whole car park's full. On a day like this, after the 4 weeks we've had, and saying that on mine and Darren's wedding day, it didn't only rain, there was a thunderstorm while we were doing our vows. There was like big rumbles of thunder.
Anybody here?
Does anybody here have any objection, blah blah blah, and there was a big rumble of thunder. So I don't know if that was somebody trying to say I object or what it was. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I may video a little bit, I may not. We shall see. If the weather's bad, obviously, I'm not going to video. I may have to do that voiceover thing later on. I'm not doing many videos. Well, I'm not really doing any videos at the minute, apart from my vlogs. I'm just taking a bit of a break over summer. I have to schedule some more lithographies because all the ones I'd scheduled ran out. I sat one day and did like 4 videos in a row, so that it gave me a couple of weeks break. So yeah, I shall switch off now, and if the weather's up to it, I'll do a little bit of filming in HMV and Forbidden Planet. I'm terrible at it though. I'm one of those people, when I do it, when you watch it, it makes you feel sick. I don't have like that sort of smooth. I think because I haven't reached the point where I don't feel stupid videoing when there's people around. So I don't take my time like you need to get things steady. But we shall see. I shall check in with you guys up there. Please run. There's them gang beasts things, Isaac, that you play.
That's a stretchable stretchy thing. Jesus.
Oh, the pants over them.
Well, they have.
They're not you.
They have Jabba and crumbs. Look up.
Oh, that's still nice. Well, probably not until it comes out on. The Tom and Jerry's are quite cute. Okay, so explanation. Editing Lisa here. I'm not going to voice over everything because God knows you don't need to hear that. Fugglers. I love these. I think fuggler means effing ugly, doesn't it? They've got mini ones. They've got little key rings. Oh, look at that face.
They're mini. So
The key rings. So this is a new cinema opened in the shopping centre in Belfast. It's really retro inside, really old fashioned. I haven't been yet, but I'd love to try it out. So I just recorded this. They've got little like lanterns in all the trees for Pride. Well, Pride hasn't been yet in Belfast. I just filmed this to give you sort of an overview of central Belfast. That is our Primark, or as we call it, Primark. That big building burnt down a few years ago, and it's just been newly opened. And I'm going to go around for a wee look-see.
Straight up here. We'll have to bypass it today.
You make a mistake of standing in front of me, I'll follow me anytime we go anywhere. Sure. I never have any flipping idea what to say to you on voiceover, folks. Right, the women's Barbie stuff. I like some of this. I don't mind it. I don't know if I'm going to watch the movie. I'm not a big Barbie person, it has to be said. Got a nice tattoo, love. Very nice. Oh, I didn't film her bum on purpose, I promise. Guns N' Roses t-shirt that Isaac spotted. His collection of t-shirts almost rivals his dad, so I'm not buying it.
Whatever that emoji is.
These horrible hoodie things. Did you ever see so much bland clothes in your life? Although, I like this. Isaac couldn't understand. He's like, what's the point? It's see-through. Yes, this is these gothic-y things we wear, son. But look at the colours of all those. How bland. I like the couple of anime-style t-shirts, although I have no idea how they are. There's Darren farting about in the background there. Orange trousers, no thank you. Bradford shirt, no thank you. Brats. Yes, I would have liked to have been a kid, but I was a bit old for it. Barbie. I'm not in with all this Barbie fixation, guys. I'm really not. No. Not interested. I don't think Darren is either, by the look of things. Darren thought this was a cafe or a restaurant. I think it's somewhere women are getting their makeup done. Just trying to get that last few pennies out of us. Look how good this looks. So you can get your nails done here as well. Oh, honest to God, it rips the arse out of our store in Ballymena anyway. This place had like 5 floors. It's massive. Bags. Yes, I remember these bags. I really like that little zebra print one. I love the print, but it wouldn't fit my stuff in, so I didn't get it. So why am I now looking at adding an even smaller one? Who knows? I did not buy it. Pink. What is the flippin' fixation with all this pink? Oh, it's Barbie stuff. Disney. Let's see what's be all little things on the floor. Let's see what's in the world of Disney. Oh, I'm going to Disney. I'm going to Florida in like 4 weeks. Oh, I like those little shorts. They're cute. If only I could get away with those. Oh, I really like the Jungle Book stuff. Really super cute. Okay, what are we? Oh, Little Mermaid. Very good. I actually enjoyed that film, so I don't know why everyone else hated it. I thought it was perfectly sweet. It wasn't awesome. Oh, is that Big Hero? No, it's not Big Hero 6. What is that on the end? I can't tell. What are we looking at now? Guardians of the Galaxy. I think Isaac's just discovered the back print. Yes, he very much likes this. I think we shall be picking that up for him for Christmas. I should have bought it that day, but he was with us. Oh, it's Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, what am I like? A little bit of Tigger action. Yes, we like Tigger. I like the Winnie the Pooh one because it's bright yellow. I like a jumper that's a nice bright colour. I can't be doing with these beiges and pastels. Very, very nice.
There's a Dumbo one down there.
There's loads and loads of Stitch stuff down there. Poodle Groot.
Oh my god. Wait, they made the box out of a cardboard wood. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, there's an animal one.
Bit of stitches there. Who's the pink one? I don't know enough about these things. What am I like? Oh, a spot bright orange. I bet I go for that. Yes. Darren's looking a bit fed up there with the Care Bear brush. Yeah, I do like the orange. The orange and the blue is nice together. Some more stitchy stuff. I like that little... Is that a nightshirt? What's this? Nightmare Before Christmas. I should have done the talking in the shop when I know what I'm bloody looking at. Look at all those fluffy slippers. Yes, I've seen them.
That's extra large.
Size 18 to 20. I'm sorry, but no, 10 to 12.
I was going to say maybe that goes between.
That's the shorts he bought. So there's a man's range of Barbie stuff.
I think the small would be massive on you, Isaac. Make it extra small.
What are these? Travel eye pillow.
What? What are they?
A travel eye pillow. You put them over your eyes, look. And that goes behind your head. That's so cute.
Get on for the plane. How much is it?
I don't know.
Let's check. £6. If they have a Gary keychain, I'll be sorry. Wait. Mom, wake up.
That's Alice's favourite pub straw. Oh, you're going to do a joke.
I'm not going to do a joke.
You are going to be something with still on it or something. Stationary.
It is, yeah.
Is it you really need that? How much is it?
I don't want it, I'm just saying it.
If it's cheap, I'll get it, Isaac. If it's not, no. Oh,
What in the George Peg is this?
these are so cute.
That's not cute, that's a nightmare fuel.
And so, into game where Isaac wanted to go, he's looking for anything related to Five Nights at Freddy's. Bit of Ted Lasso there. A few little bits and bobs of toys. What's that? Can't tell. What's that purple thing? No idea. This is what I said about being terrible at filming things, guys. Some Hot Wheels, Mr. Potato Head, Isaac's face, some dollies, some minions, and a My Little Pony.
No, I'm never too cool.
I thought you had him.
I do. Have to buy it on that side.
That's pretty cool. $3.98 for the Shang-Chi
Okay.
dragon.
Yeah, but it's price.
Oh, they're cool.
Oh, One Piece. That's slippery. Well, that's cool though.
Okay, into which is short for HMV. If you know, you know. Don't copyright me, Jamie. Sale t-shirts, $3.99. Would you believe I didn't actually notice that at the time? I love, no pun intended, that matte. I'm still allowed to love rainbows. Oh, look, you see my face in that. This is HMV. What I'm going to do here, guys, is some cool lounge flies. I'm just going to let this play through because everywhere we went from this point on was playing alternative music. So I'll let you take in the shops. I'll stop wittering and enjoy the music.
Cherry playing.
I have no idea.
Look down, there's no Deadpool. Oh no, Mom, it's so brown! Oh no! What the hell?
I think you've got a predator. Why would you look at predators? Look at that, is it? Dungeons and Dragons.
Whoa.
Okay. See.
Just throw through more.
Wow.
There's mine.
Oh, the moons. Oh, he's adorable.
She loves tins, and I get her that for me all these scores. What do you think, Pete? Not really. It's a tree of light, it's not very
Oh, blind on.
And we did better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to So remember we were driving, starting in your car. Speeding so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights day out before us, and your arm and a strap on my shoulder. And I got a feeling like I'm alone.
I think I see it.
Be similar. Be similar.
I think I can barely see it.
When it says Cafe Nero, it's after that.
Yeah, I do see it then. Yes,
It's a CEX over there.
let's go into it. Let's go to it first. See if
Okay, purely for the video, it's time to go to the sex shop. Oh, I need a bit of sex. I can't do it like Jamie, I do apologise. Yep, we have a CEX. We have one in Ballymena actually. I didn't film much of anything in here because there isn't much of anything in here. Okay, so into the planet that is forbidden, stealing another line from Jimmy Powell. I'm just going to allow you to have a look around here, folks. Listen to a little bit of ambient music in the background and see what's on the shelves, as I'm not the funniest of people to voice over, so I'll just leave you in the Forbidden Planet in Belfast to see what they have to offer.
I'm definitely. What's upstairs? What's upstairs? Stand right.
These are cool. That's I opened that one at the last shop. The Reagan Living Dead doll's nice. Oh, Silent Hill one. Oh, it's Eliangio. Oh, I love that. How much is it? 100 quid. Fuck it. Look, look, look. Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Same like as you Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Let's see if I want. Yeah.
They have an Inspector Gadget. Why?
Because it's awesome. Oh.
That was in game. See him?
Is it your hair needs put over one side? You've got comb over city going on.
There he is. The penguin.
Well, pull him out then.
Wait. Yeah, the penguin. The penguin. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna compare him to something else I just saw recently. The Ocean Master. There he is.
We're trying to decide between Shilakama.
Which one? It's hard. You know, I'm gonna.
I doubt it. They'll not have an Eddie because he'd be the most popular.
Are you gonna hold these?
What's he doing now?
He's looking for a Dustin or an Eddie.
There won't be a Dustin, they'll go straight away.
Well, I'd have thought there would. You'd have more chance of getting a Dustin than an Eddie.
Also, I'm thinking of Eddie, not Dustin. Anyway.
Nope, there isn't one.
But Isaac, because you know they're out, have a look at that.
Guess where we ended up on the way home. Darren's up there somewhere. This is a different view. We don't usually sit down here. Hello, it is Thursday. We're just on the way down to pick Daniel up, Isaac's friend. We were supposed to go to the park. It has stayed dry all morning, and 10 minutes ago it started raining. You couldn't write it, so we're going to see, there's like a game place in the tower centre. We're going to see if they've got vacancies. It's just would have been summer holidays, I don't know. Do you think it would be worth phoning that place, or do you think we're just going? It's just would have been summer holidays, it could be full.
I very much doubt it is.
So that's the plan now. Can't believe, literally it's been dry all morning and it's just started 10 minutes ago.
Oh, it's freezing as well.
What was I going to say? Isaac's not going on the canoe thing. They've cancelled it because of poisonous algae.
It's all over the coast as well now.
I think it's worse now than it was. It's something to do, I'm sure, with the temperature, but it's not warm anymore. I mean, it was something to do with how stuff reacts to the UV, the heat and stuff. I don't understand why it's just come about now when we had all that heat, and this past couple of week, well, just more than a week, it's been terrible. So we'll go and
It's been
see.
in various places over the summer, what we've had so far. Been a lot of dogs dying from it.
Nothing really else to tell you, so I shall switch off and check in with you later if there's any updates of any description. Look at that face, folks. Look at the redness of that face. We've just got into the car and it is boiling. It's 20 degrees apparently. I've just done my rock fit, literally just finished, had a wash, got changed. Have to go in and take another urine sample of my mum, because the last one was cross-contaminated because the person that took it didn't put it into something sterile before they put it in. They let her go straight in the commode and it was cross-contaminated. So have to take another one up to the doctor's today. Darren had a very long chat with my mum's doctor this morning. He's in agreement that both that the level of care my mum needs now is beyond what can be offered at home, and that how not the carers have acted, but how the, like the social workers, the bosses, the managers. He says, I can't recommend to you to complain because I'm not allowed to do that, but I can tell you that if you're not happy, basically he said, that's not on, you should complain, but don't say I told you to. He also said it sounded like my dad had complete and utter carer burnout, and that I'll just need to warn you that he probably won't come back to normal from this. As it is, there's something whatever's going on with my dad. He hasn't eaten in weeks, he's drinking alcohol. I'm saying he isn't, but I found cans in the bin. Basically, one of the carers lost the emerald stone out of her engagement ring, and they wear gloves when they come in, and they pull the gloves off and put them in the bin. So I went through the bin to see if it was inside any of the gloves that were in there, and a load of cans in the inside bin, and he's trying to say he's not drinking. So basically, I know he's had a blood test and he's done a stool sample, and they want him back at the doctor's on Monday, he said, for another blood test. Apparently he said no results came back of the previous blood test. He must think we're stupid. So whatever's going on with him, he's not telling anyone, and obviously my mind goes to the worst. So stress city at the minute. But this meeting on Tuesday, this is Friday by the way folks, this meeting on Tuesday can't come soon enough, but with the experience we've had with the social worker, I'm not holding out an awful lot of hope. It may come to the point, if we get no joy next year, what may happen is we may have to ask her, can you give us details of someone else that we can actually speak to? If you can't do something about this, this is, at this stage, only one mum, give Isaac one. At this stage, it's a safeguarding issue as far as I'm concerned. It's a welfare issue, yeah. And my dad and his pride has to be put aside at the minute. The difficulty is, my mum doesn't want to start a whole palaver while she's still in the house, because she feels my dad will take that out on her. It's just a big mess. The whole thing is just a big mess. And as usual, Guess who's stepping in? Not just me, Darren. Darren gets all the bloody phoning to do because I'm awful and I'm not very good on the phone. And because it's something that's so close to me, I would have a tendency, I wouldn't be like my dad and I wouldn't swear and rant and rave, but if I wasn't getting anywhere and someone was patronising me, I'd lose my temper. And I know Darren is more able to,
Patronise back.
maybe if it was like one of Darren's direct relatives, he would lose a rag quicker, but maybe that little bit of distance he's more capable of. You know what I mean? I would just lose the rag and run and rave like I did.
I know your mum don't like me shouting at people on her behalf. That stops it. Excuse me.
Was that the start of a sentence?
No, I'm just saying, I know your mum doesn't like me shouting at people on her behalf. That's what always stops me. So I just patronise it back.
But what it's going to come down to on Tuesday is, I think, I'll have to speak to my mum either today or Sunday about this before Tuesday comes. If they say to her, right, with the concerns that have been put across to us, we feel that you should come in for a stay in hospital until we can find. I need to warn her about that because that might happen. Tractor has just pulled out in front of us now, and it's got loads of. I bet that's what that thing was that caught around that guy's wheel the other day. Thankfully, it was going there, but that's the speed he was going, guys. You can see what we're dealing with. Typically, when we've nothing we have to do, well, we'll have to do this. When there's nothing we have to do outside. Yesterday we wanted to take Isaac and Daniel to the park, pissed it down all day. Today, 20 degrees, sun's out. Oh, Isaac, you're going to a gaming convention with Daniel and his family on the 29th of July.
With Foxy.
Is it that thing in the van?
Yeah, there's a van there, yeah.
Yeah, that's a VR van, PC van, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a poster game, so.
Well, there's someone called Fluxy, do you know who that is? A YouTube gamer that's apparently specialises in Fortnite.
Oh yeah, him.
Fluxy. Well, he's going to be there. There's going to be like cosplayers there, like Star Trek, Star Wars and stuff like that.
Might be ladies there.
So it'll be a nice day for you. And Daniel's family's buying your ticket as well for you, which was very nice of them. So, and I've been sent an email by Eugene from Scouts. I have to undergo 2 course assessments, one for safeguarding and one for security, I think it was, for Scouts. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm only supposed to be an occasional helper, and apparently each module takes 45 minutes to complete, and you must get 100% to pass and get your certificate. It's like, great, that's exactly what we need right now.
I'm sure I sat that by to do sports centre.
Oh, Jesus, I mean, 2 of them for an hour and a half.
Yeah, it would not take that long.
Yeah, you probably did have to do it because you worked with kids.
Yeah, just flew through it.
That's the whole point. You're telling me that now and I won't be able to do it. My mind just at the minute, I'm completely distracted. It's just everything. I just wish I had the ability to switch off like some people can. But my mind is just, until there's a resolution of some description, my mind is just going to constantly go round and round and round, thinking about my mum stuck in the house. Miserable. Is she alright? Is she drinking? What's going on with him? It's just difficult, and I get to the stage of being resentful that I'm in this position. That's not my mum's fault. On her part, it's just extreme naivety that I've always said to her, this should have all been discussed years ago. There should have been, like, I just put myself in another person's shoes, and if I were diagnosed with an illness like MS, I would have sat down with Darren and discussed, right, this is what the options are. If I get like this, we can have this, carers come in and do this, but if I get to this stage, then this is what I want you to do.
5 years ago today.
The actual was.
Your comment?
Yeah, 5 years ago today on Facebook. You know the way memories come up? 5 years ago on Facebook, and it was like very much edited down, so very few people could see it. I was ranting and raving about my parents putting me in the position of having to step in all the time but never taking help or advice when I was trying to help them. That was 5 years ago today, and we're still, it's just been years and years and years of it. Oh dear, 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 dear. Oh,
Bloody hell, fire.
I don't know what the hell. That was two cars going head on each other then.
God, just morons.
So yeah, I'm going in now to get this sample left up to the doctors because we're meant to be at Rathlin on Monday. It's like, how are you meant to enjoy something all this going on? I'm aware I look a complete state and I've got a face like a beetroot, but I really, what I look like right now is the furthest thing from my mind. Can't think of anything else to tell you. That's basically just what's preoccupying everything right now. It's like, it's awful when their parents get older and they get ill and stuff. But I envy people that get older, that's parents just get ill, that have the common sense to like do what they need to do to make themselves better or get themselves care they need. I don't have that. I have parents that get ill and sit there and would die before they'll do something. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. I mean, before the last stay that my mum had in hospital, I probably said before, the carer spoke to my dad about their concerns that my mum needed medical attention and he needed to contact the doctor, and he ignored them. He did nothing. And it was either a day or 2 days later the carers came and said to me, look, we've spoken to your dad. He doesn't seem to be appreciating the gravity of the situation. I then, actually it was probably you, phoned, anytime it's a phone call it's Darren. Darren spoke to the doctor and she needed to go into hospital with a severe kidney infection, and then I got a doctor out talking to me about end of life care.
Dehydrated with an infection.
That was when she had, she thought I was my uncle. She just complete delirium for quite some. I thought at that point I'd lost my mum, not my mum, like I didn't think she was going to die, but I thought, when people talk about dementia and you lose that person, that I thought I'd lost my mum as a person. That was really frightening.
The doctor did ask about end of life care.
Yeah, he did. He
was like,
said to me, have you had a discussion about what you want to do at the end of life? And I'm like, are we talking that? I'd gone from the carers telling me, call your doctor, your mum's probably got a bad infection, to somebody saying to me. And of course my dad wasn't there. He wouldn't go to the hospital, so I was left to deal with that. I don't know what he thinks is helping anyone with. Does he think that just keeping my mum at home in the current situation is helping any bugger? Because it isn't. He should be helping me at this moment find an appropriate place for her. But my dad's the sort of person, he won't want to go round and look at care homes or talk to people. And my mum's in such poor health and so tired all the time, she can't go touring about loads of homes looking at them. And I know what she'd do if we took her in one anyway. She'd just sit and look like we were trying to force her into one, because that's what she does. Even though she has said to me, I know the time has come that I need to do this, when someone in authority speaks to her about it, she acts like she doesn't want to go and I'm forcing her.
Or when the carers want 3 carers to help her out of the chair. It's
the occupational therapist was there the last day we went, saying, I really don't know what to suggest. It is a real struggle. She came out to watch, but the carers had said, we can't manage this. She came out and she says, you're not going to like what I'm going to say to you, but we're possibly looking at 3 carers. And it's like, I don't know how they're supposed to manage that with how busy they are, how stretched they are, and that'll just mean she won't get the proper care in the morning at all. Because if they have to try and liaise with other people to the point that they've got 3 of them, it's hard enough getting them to come on time as it is. I'm hoping to beat them to the afternoon call because I need a sample of my mum. Anyway, I'm going to go because I'm going round and round in circles, but this is all logged for a future time, and hopefully things are a bit easier when I can be more grateful even when things seem stressful about how things were at this time. But yeah, I shall check in with you guys later. Hello, it is Saturday. We are just getting ready to head up to Antrim to watch, I think it's called Elementals or Elemental. It's not showing at Ballymena for some weird reason. Instead they've decided to put Indiana Jones over 3 screens. They also took Flash off after, I think at very most 2 weeks, which is just madness. So we're going to Antrim to see it because it looks quite cute. They will get it at Ballymena. They probably just, they don't want to put out 2 popular movies in the 1 week. But the thing is, young kids won't sit through Indiana Jones, and there's nothing brand new for younger kids. There's just that one about teenage Kraken, which won't really interest young boys. It's like very much looks like a girls' animation. So I think they're missing a trick at the beginning of the summer holidays, not putting Elemental on. So that's where we're going. It's a really nice day today. It's 25 according to the car. I think that temperature will come down a bit. Try and see if we can get some bird seed in the B&M in Antrim. It's beside the cinema. All the B&Ms in Ballymena don't have the big sacks of bird seed that we usually get. So I don't know what's going on. There seems to be certain times of the year that people feed birds and then they don't bother the rest of it. So we struggle to get seed. I got some mealworms and a smaller bag of seed, but hopefully I'll be able to get a bag of seed today. Yeah, I don't think there's nothing of any interest, is there, to share? Can't think of anything. We shall check in with you after the film and let you know how it was. No, another vase, it's in your screen. Up the side. We're back out. They don't want to kill birds, is it? They want to stop them from landing on there and crapping all over the sign.
Who would all on that sign? Well, they won't land on
They
it,
won't
that's
land
what
on
it
it,
is.
is it? The top of the cinema letters has got spikes on. Isaac's a bit, why is that got spikes on? I wonder, can I get out that way? I don't think I can, you know. Right, we're just out of, Jesus, look at the temperature.
What is it?
32 degrees.
It is warm.
Jesus, I don't think it's that warm.
It's in the car, 32 degrees.
So good.
I was just out of the film. I thought it was a pretty sweet movie. Although they must be setting up for doing another one, because there was like a really obvious, like what everybody would have wanted to see that didn't happen. So I can only assume by that. I wonder, can I get out that way? I'm gonna guess I can. There's a big sign saying exit, but I'm going the other way. See motorists and either lack of indicators or no indicator till they're right on top of you. It's really annoying. Yeah, it's a sweet enough movie. The animation's really nice. All the voice acting was good. I wouldn't say, you know, we're not talking in the leagues of Up or Toy Story. But it was. I would say it's on a similar league to something like Zootropolis. Similar to that. What about you two?
Well, the little short at the start was hilarious.
Oh, there was a short at the beginning from the guy from Up, Carl, and Doug, which I wanted to see. Again, you know, I wanted to see how that panned out, but it didn't really show you an ending. It was just like an idea. It was pretty sweet. But what do you think of the film though, Isaac?
Pretty good, except for one thing which I can't say because it's supposed to say.
Right.
It was like, how does that work and that doesn't?
Yeah, there's like, I don't think you're supposed to read that much into it, but there are like some situations where water damages fire and vice versa. Whoa. But then other situations where it doesn't, it's like, well, why is that not working in that? So if you look at it that closely, there's little contradictions, but I don't think, you know, kids movie, you're not really meant to, are you? So yeah, I thought it was sweet enough. What about you? Darren, don't like it then.
I think there's, I think, 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 I the input of the storyline was just really rushed. Zootropolis, I would put head and shoulders above that.
You think?
On everything about it, yeah. It was just without any spoilers, just a very basic story scenario from start to finish.
Yeah, but it's for kids.
Yeah, but they normally go a bit deeper, those Pixars and whatnot. They normally go a little bit further, and that one
I
didn't.
thought they did go quite deep when it comes to customs, and obviously it's trying to get across.
Oh, we know that, but that was
Interracial
it. That was it, though. There was nothing else.
And the stuff
on
about
it.
the respect with his parents and all that stuff, and the carried respect and all that. I thought it was a nice little movie. I'm not going to say it was amazing, but I certainly don't think it was bad. There's certain animations that like would make the top of my list, and it wouldn't be like that. It wouldn't make the top of my list, but I think it was a sweet little movie, and I think most kids will really enjoy it. So yeah, that's what we thought. I'm trying to think of a movie that you really liked and I didn't, because it's usually the other way around. You're very fussy.
What about, what's it called? That one?
Darren's obsessed with Monty Python. I don't find it remotely funny, so there's like a flip side for you. It's usually me saying, oh, it's alright, and Darren going, no, that one good. I don't get the obsession with Monty Python. It's just not funny. It's like, tis but a scratch.
That is funny.
Why do people laugh at that?
That's funny.
I don't know. I've seen funnier things on the Two Ronnies sketch show.
What the hell is that?
Exactly. So we're just heading home now. What's a horse in a box?
Why is
Otherwise
there
known as a horse box.
horse in a box?
Well, but it's not just a horse box, it's a horse in the box.
Why is there a horse in a horse box?
Because he's travelling from one place to another and he's not allowed to do it on the main road. So we're going home, and I'm going to stop en route because I think it should still be open at the garden centre to pick up one flower for one tub for a lavender bush that's died out front.
Let's hope it does.
Too much water. It was right below a hanging basket, and basically the hanging basket dripped a load of water on top of it being watered, and it's dead. Brown bread. So yeah.
What the hell is brown bread with flowers?
Brown bread dead. Cockney rhyming slang. And I've got a splitting headache coming on. Right, so the temperature now is 24, so that's more like it. I thought 32, that's not 32. So the car must like warm up. I thought the car took the outside temperature. I didn't think it like took the temperature of what it was in the car. I don't know. But it said it was 32 and I suppose it was sat in direct sun.
Why shouldn't leave a dog in the car?
Right, so we shall go, and if I get a flower from a plot plant, I'll let you see it later on. And I shall check in with you most likely, apart from the pot plant scenario, tomorrow on the way into my mum's to see what more things we can have to complain about. Not good. I shall speak to you later. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Where is it? There he is. I moved on.
It is so confusing.
He's so overused as well.
Hello. Oh, we're wobbling about a bit there. Look, it is Sunday. Switching on just to close off the vlog for the week. Tomorrow, fingers crossed, we shall be on Rathlin Island. I said this last week, but this week, yesterday and today, well, today so far has been really nice. So it'll be really, really unfair if it just turned tomorrow. So fingers crossed we'll actually get to go tomorrow. Nothing else much of note. We went to see Elementals yesterday, as you know, because I videoed a little bit before and after. I think the new Mission Impossible film comes out next weekend. Tuesday this week with the social worker coming out, so that'll be interesting. Shall see what'll happen. But yeah, there's nothing else really to tell you from this week. I shall check in with you at several points next week, try to get some nice footage. What I'll do is the vlog tomorrow from Rathlin, I will be doing it in a completely separate video, because some people may want to see what Rathling's like but don't want to listen to my waffle, so I'll do a completely separate one for that. So thank you for watching this week.